Hail adventurers, 'tis I, Tequila, Jihad, Johnny, and now featuring Bonbons with Pwnstarr Gaming. Man, guys, today, August 22nd, 2 p.m. Eastern, the King's Faire has arrived. We've been waiting on it. You've seen in Discord, everybody's ready for it. It's like the Ultima Online Outlands Renaissance Fair. And man, oh man, are there tons of games. And we're going to get into all the good, fun Renaissance Fair, King's Faire action. But first, we've got to talk about Coop Ale. Coop Ale Works. The beer of the day. They are actually from Oklahoma City, just like me. And it is actually three guys, Daniel Mercer, JD Merriweather, and Mark Siebold. They, I guess, traveled around for about 2 years, just talking to different beer makers, breweries, all that good stuff, and just kind of learning the business. But I'm sure they were having a good time in those 2 years. And they took all that information and they started brewing beer, and that's how Coop Ale Works became. They're very popular here in Oklahoma City, very popular. This is one that I actually haven't had, is Old Horny Toad. I guess it was one of their most popular ones up until the Native Amber came about. But this is a blonde ale, and we're gonna give it a shot. Let's go. Yeah, that's really good. That's like it's real light and easy to drink, but it's got some flavor, unlike like a Keystone or a Bud Light. But it's got that same easy to drink kind of thing, but with a lot of flavor. So if you guys can get that where you're around, then make sure you get you a little bit. It's actually really tasty. Either way, let's get into the King's Faire. Alright, so it's finally here, the King's Faire. And as you guys can tell, when you logged in this morning or last night, you saw a different login screen. And that was to get us ready for what was to become today at 2 p.m. Eastern, the King's Faire. And as you can tell on the screen here, that it was really highly anticipated. Pavilion was packed. It was really funny when the gates did open up. Everyone was teleporting, trying to get to that spot. People were drinking red potions. It was a madhouse, only to find out that you could not enter the King's Faire with a mount. So there ended up being tons and tons of dead horses right on top of the moon gate to the fair. Also, people running back and forth trying to stable their horses. It was kind of a madhouse. It was like a Black Friday for those of us in America that see, the chaos that ensures on Black Friday at like Best Buy or Walmart and all that crazy stuff. It was pretty comical. However, once you finally got in, all right. So once you actually get into this place, then look at that, beautiful fireworks. Once you actually get into this place, you come up on these little docks here, and you come down, and here's some people playing these games. Looks like you got, who is this guy? We got Age Monster over here playing Whack-A-Muck, so that's really cool. But the way you play the games is once you get in here, you come over here to Ophelia, and you buy from her, and you can buy event tickets. And just a tip, I'm not sure if it's going to be the same this year, but last year if you didn't use these tickets, then they would stay in your bank or wherever you kept them, and you could use them for decoration later. I have seen some pretty cool poker tables with these cards. Either way, they're $2.5K per. You just simply hit purchase, and it takes the money right out of your bank. But the big thing that I want to show you guys right now is the Pavilion Merchant. Jack is here inside this tent. When you come inside here, he's going to have this segmented tunic. He's going to have the sarong, these little King's Faire posters, east and south. They look really cool actually. And then the sheep horn mug. You got your commemorative plate, Queen's Parasol. What's really neat about these, a lot of these decorative items on the Pavilion Merchant right now, is that they come out in a randomized rare hue. So actually for me, for instance, when I got this Queen's Parasol, I got a dark coffee Queen's Parasol. It looks pretty cool. It's very dark. Honestly, I would have really liked to get Shimmer Delilah. I'll probably throw some more Prev coins at it and hope to get, like, you know, the Shimmer Delilah or a powder bubble gum. I don't know if the shimmers are on these, but hey, we'll see, right? The ornamental wall fan is pretty cool. Incense, it blows a little smoke up, I believe. Got some stilts, the stained glass jester. Barrel fountain is animated. Triple candle, I've seen some pretty good ones. The fortune ones look really cool looking. Firefly bell jar. You got your flowers here. And then my favorite thing so far that I've picked up, aside from the Shimmer Gala cloth, right? You're going to hold on to those and sell those later. But actually it does look really cool in clothing. So let me show you this, let me get in a good spot here, go to my inventory. All right, is the fire breathing oil, okay? Check this out. I'm gonna double click this bad boy. I drink it and boom, he throws a little fireball out. It's so cool to me. And then here we go. I've seen people do this and I've always wondered how they do it. Oh, I'm juggling, right? So cool. And then I guess these are the flowers out in front of it, and that's the poster if you want to see what it looks like in real time. But we keep going on past those juggling balls. Like I said, 20 Prev coins, 20 fire breathing oil. Got the cloth, all the regular ones that they do with the new limited editions that come and go. Furniture dies. I saw the lantern, I picked it up and I equipped it for a little bit. It does actually look really good. All the Shimmer Gala, I think it's going to be one of those that sell really well and people are going to want. I saw somebody already make some clothing for it, and let me tell you, it looks beautiful. I am actually going to pick up some of the ship paint as well. Overall, I think the limited edition for the PrevCoin stuff is really cool. Let me get into some of these games and show you the actuality of King's Faire. Here we go. Alright guys, as you can see here, here's a nice little map that I do believe it was Expo that posted in the announcements channel on Discord. It's really cool because just like a real Renaissance festival, this is a nice little map, and it's kind of got the where everything is and all that good stuff. So you walk right in, there's the ticket booth, but back on past that fair vendor that we were just at, if you go in there, there's a little fortune teller, and that person is going to give you an increase to damage to creatures for 12 hours. So make sure you go there and get your fortune read just about every day before you log in. Or when you log in, right? Shows the map of all the different games and stuff. Let's take a peek at some of them, shall we? Alright, the first one that grabbed my attention was actually the dunk tank. This is the one where you're at the carnival and you see the clown or whoever it is that's just sitting in the tank and you're trying to throw balls at the little target, right? And he's just talking so much crap. And I mean, some of this stuff is pretty savage, pretty ruthless, and you're just getting angry and you're throwing these balls. You're just hoping that it's gonna hit, and then finally, he dunks. He goes underwater. This one I'm hoping is actually the one that is going to reward you with the dunk tank that was rewarded last year, the dunk tank character that I really want to get. Or maybe this year's version of it, maybe a new and improved one. Who knows? I guess we'll find out whoever the top 3 people are, right? So that's the dunk tank one. It's pretty cool. All right, and the next game actually happens to be the drinking game. This one kind of holds a special place in my heart simply because of the beer of the day part of this channel. And so because of that, I figured that I would not only do a drinking game in game, but also in real life. That one's for you, Cypher. So yeah, maybe I spilled a little bit there. I guess it's been years since I've shotgunned a beer. But either way, that is the drinking game and the King's Faire part of it. Basically, you're up against some other person. If there's no one else queued up there, then it'll actually put a NPC next to you, and it'll just kind of take care of itself. But either way, it goes through, and I think it's like first 1 to 10 or something like that. There might be a time limit. I'm not sure. Sometimes you turn around and your guy throws up, or their guy throws up, and it slows you down. Something like that. It's a lot of fun. I really like that one. Let's go ahead and get into some of the rules on King's Faire and how you can win some really cool prizes. All right. Okay, guys, for the rules, first off, it's Trammel. You don't have to worry about any thieves or any murderers, anything crazy like that. You are fully protected by the case of mechanics, right? So it's Trammel. There's no mounts in there, and there's no followers. So you're not going to have to worry about some giant ember dragon or some giant smoke dragon. I guess they'd be cloaked. Either way. They would be blocking the ticket guy, and you couldn't get into the event, so you could whack a muck, right? Also, there's no weapons in your hand, so if you walk in there with a big old Viking sword in your hand and a heater shield in the other one, it's going to automatically go into your backpack, which brings me to the next thing. When you guys leave and you go through the moon gate, you want to make sure you re-equip those weapons. Because thieves, this is your time to shine. Go stand by those moon gates. Thieves, there's going to be lots of people that do not re-equip their spell books or their weapons or whatever, and this is a perfect time to steal those, right? So tickets, we've already talked about that, but those are 2.5K per ticket. Some events cost 1 ticket and some events cost 2 tickets. The events that cost 1 ticket, then you can play 10 times per day per IP. So yes, all 3 of your accounts will accumulate into that. And then also the 2 tickets per play, you can actually play 5 times per day. So also, as far as the rewards go, the top 3 people, they get per event get a reward, but then also the top 3 people overall get a larger reward. So from my understanding, it will take each event and it will accumulate those points, and the top 3 people will get the biggest reward out of that. And then also, guys, it's time for the raffle. Let's see what we got. Alright guys, here we are in my last video, UO Outlands in-room rental system housing. The way you get put into the raffle is by commenting below the current video with some type of suggestion for content that you would like to see. As you can see, Nismo Frazier, aka Cypher, says he wants to see Tila Bonga beer, so obviously we did that one. Thank you for the content suggestion, Cypher. We used it. So he goes into the raffle. The next person is Duddle Booby, Duddle Booby, whichever one. He says next video should be about the PvP events. Thank you for the suggestion. Trian Bjorn, he says cover T maps, but more specifically resource maps. Those just changed, so definitely that would be a great one. Lord Al, back at it again with another suggestion. A quick video on echoes with different aspects would be nice. And then we got Eric Jazar down here. He wants more info on trappers, which, by the way, Eric, go check out Bivsky. He streams every early morning time. If you're Eastern time or Central time like myself, he streams every early morning on trappers. But he goes into the raffle. And then we've got Jay here. Something I would like to see is maybe unknown or rarely used useful razor functions. So definitely something that we could look at. All right, so those are our suggestions. Let's go ahead and throw them in here. We're gonna pick one, and Cypher, you guys saw it. Cypher is our winner. Cypher, how much money are you gonna get today? Random number generator 1 through 100. Let me fix that. And 98K, Cypher, coming at you. Congratulations, Cypher. You are our winner for the raffle. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, that does it for our King's Faire 2020 video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this informative. Definitely give me a like. Go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to enter yourself into that raffle by suggesting some type of content I can do next week, and then also subscribe for future content. Guys, I really enjoy these videos, and I do enjoy critiques, so make sure and send me a message on Discord if there's any type of video editing suggestions you can give me. Guys, thanks. I'll see you next week.